Hi, Deepa Rani Shekar from Transform Life Programs, Love and Light. Let me start telling you about an incident in the movie Tare Zameen Par, which was quite a hit for quite some time when it was released. So, what about this movie? It is about a dyslexic child, and the father is always cursing the child, is so unhappy with the child, and the child almost feels unloved and unwanted. He concludes that nobody loves me, my father just doesn't want me anymore. And that is where the protagonist of the story, the child is of course the protagonist of the movie Tare Zameen Par. The hero per se, Amir Khan, comes as the art teacher to the school where this child is interested in art. And he tells the father about Solomon Islands. Do you know what happens in Solomon Islands? They don't cut a tree, they don't chop a tree. They just surround a tree and start cursing it every day for quite some time. And over a period of time, it could be days, weeks, whatever, the tree shrivels and dies, and that's the end of the tree. Well, unbelievable, is it? How can this happen? Is that what you're thinking? Well, you wouldn't stop from believing it if you read Dr. Lipton Bruce's book, The Biology of Beliefs. In that, he articulates about how the belief system rules our subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is multiple times, manifold times powerful than our conscious mind. Our conscious mind is just a shadow of our subconscious mind, which makes most of the decisions in our lives based on the beliefs which it has been fed with. Now, think about it. How often do we, as parents, criticize our children in the name of constructive criticism? Does it work? Yes, definitely it works, but in the opposite direction. In getting them off their confidence, in making them feel insecure, in breaking up their self-esteem. Do we really want this for our children? No, right? Then we have to stop this criticism, because that is what happens, like what happened to the trees, what is going to happen to our children. They may not die, but their confidence dies slowly, a slow death or a fast death, depending on how strongly you're criticizing them. And going back to the tree, what happens is the tree also has an emotional belief. The tree also has emotions. So that emotional belief is altered, and the molecular structure, the cellular structure of the tree undergoes a damage and it falls down dead. So the quantum physics, molecular biology has all proved that the words we say has a very deep impact on the person whom we are directing it to. Even if it is not directed at us, if we are there, passive listening of certain things also kind of becomes a belief. So stay away from all the information that is toxic, all that, those words that are negative. Stay away from all that. And how often do we keep blaming everything that is happening around us? For example, take the current situation, the lockdown. How much are we blaming the maids because they are not coming, the domestic helps that they are not able to come? It's not their fault. It's the government directive that they cannot move out of their house. It is in the benefit of us, for our well-being. But when we are doing the routine chores that we are not used to, we go into that anger of, why the bloody hell isn't she coming or isn't he coming? It's neither their fault nor our fault. Getting angry, is it going to resolve it? No, it is only going to weaken us, make it a belief that I can't be self-sufficient, I can't cope up with my everyday routine. So how many more things are we cursing in this present day scenario, which is obviously challenging to all of us? Are we cursing the media? Are we cursing the politicians and their policies? Are we cursing the government, the police? Are we cursing the shops that are closed, the hotels that are closed? Well, everybody is just a pawn in this play that is unfolding totally in unexpected ways. How much are we cursing? If you're cursing, part of the curse is actually rebounding. We don't understand that. So even words, what you tell to yourself, always be careful. Never underestimate yourself. Never blame yourself, even mentally. Be sure of the words that are told to others as well as to yourself. Be sure of what is being said around you, whether you're paying attention or not, because you still passively will be absorbing a lot of these negative and toxic words. So always be in the company of who speak only things that are ease, joy and glory, and tell words of encouragement and positive things to yourself every day, every hour, every minute. Like, I am healthy, I am happy, I am wealthy, I can take care of all that I have to have in my everyday life. I can take care of my life. I am confident. I can choose my life with happiness. These are the kind of words you have to tell yourself. When you keep telling yourself, that becomes your belief and that becomes your vibration, and then you will start radiating the same to your children, your parents, your siblings, your family, friends, and then you be that someone to start that ripple effect of creating ripples of positivity and happiness. Would you do that? Please do it, and do get back to me with your feedback. Thank you for joining me. Deepa Rani from Transform Life Programs. Love and light.